Boom, 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 magic. Boom, 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 dragons.
Boom, boom. I don't think that's the right words.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, but probably the closest thing to a boom was the gong crashing through the ceiling of the shrine. Into the crushing. It was supposed to be more dramatic. I was supposed to like partially crush the altar. I had like this. I get caught up in the moment when you guys do badass and I forget what I had planned or whatever. So, anyway, cool. But yeah, after you mopped the floor with the goblinoid mini army, you had an encounter with some old school Connieberry, 100 years past, some ghosts of the civilization that was run off by the murderous barbarians that ransacked their town, and and even since it hasn't been rebuilt. And the gold that the the villagers managed to scrape together, and their priests were trying in the process of constructing a magic item to help defend themselves against the barbarians, but were unable to do that. So they just had a gong with them, basically. And when the barbarians started attacking the shrine, they hoisted the gong up into the belfry of this place, making it look like just a standard, and it was supposed to be coated in iron, so like a reverse. How most things are like a different
reverse
alloy. Yes, exactly. Most things are a different alloy and then just a little bit of gold. I think the opposite of this. So, okay. Witness to a scene reenacted. The ghost rushed past everybody, and you interacted with one of the sentient ones that seemed to be present in the moment. Turned out to be the ghost of Katie Connieberry, one of the maidens from the village, and her father, Henry Connieberry, turned out to be a wraith that had an undying oath to protect the gold of the villagers and kind of the sovereign's dignity and all. So he was recently embarrassed by being defeated by the storm mage, but after you guys chased off the bad guys, that went a long way in earning favor with these people or ghosts, and further role playing and interaction and diplomacy and just good manners and everything made it so that you guys befriended the ghosts, and they ended up gifting you the gong with the wind, and their souls you guys set them free. And then Cal said a prayer to make sure they kind of stayed dead. Just,
yeah,
like the last nail on the head there in a good way. So yeah, we cleaned up, cleaned shop. We got monster loot from everything. Fun fact, I was supposed to make everybody roll nature or survival checks for everything and then determine like a certain amount of which monsters had that loot, but no, it got the full effect of everything, and even more so in some cases because I forgot to amend the paste after the copy. So congratulations, all the loot.
Our 33 giants' toes will come in handy.
Yeah, they have to. 33 who ate one. Did we say we were going to time hop, or are we starting here after we clean up?
We didn't talk about a time hop, but I'm not opposed to one.
Because where were we heading next?
I had planned. So basically, Lifferlas had, I think it was Lifferlas, let you know that if we went through the forest, then it would be about a day with his supervision, and then about 2 days if you took the road, the way you came, basically. I think.
Yeah, I was advocating for traveling with Lifferlas.
He would still be with you if you were on the road. He would just be like off to the side, like sticking with the trees, but still. So you don't lose Lifferlas if you take the road. So don't.
I would still probably want to go Lifferlas's route.
Yeah, it seems a lot of our stuff, as lax as we are, some type of time sensitivity on the nose. Like,
yeah,
shortcuts will be taken.
For sure. Well, he gladly.
And that is That is on the way to another quest that we need anyways to go to the logging camp, right?
Yes.
It didn't about split the distance.
Gonna pull us over to Sword Coast map. So let me make sure we're on the right thing here. So you guys are right here, Shrine of Sovereigns to the east. And basically, Lifferlas is proposing a direct route straight through the forest. This is his stomping ground, so he's, and that was what you heard.
Should we also mentioned, should we give a lot of these weapons to the people in our cart to deliver to Butterskull Ranch, and maybe they stay there with the orcs until they come back and we collect them,
thus losing the benefits of said carriage and pockets.
I feel like it makes a little more sense with us trying to stick with the rules. That we're basing that our base camp of operations pretty much. So I imagine any non-current party member is there until they're not. That would make more sense, I think, than a carriage.
Like station them as like a occupation situation, or like they're training.
Yeah, they're training everybody.
Like
or continue. Right? Well, I mean, we're going there to help arm our allies. They're there to help continue building rapport.
And if Job ends up becoming their president, I mean, well, he's really convincing.
Yeah, and I just imagine Job out there. They're doing like exercises again.
He's gonna hop back in for the finale of the campaign as the general of the orc army.
Everyone has Ring of the Ram. They all share. The Ram Army.
That'd be fun.
Are they? So you're saying it? Like, yeah, we give them the cart, and then we lose access to the cart.
If it's at Butterskull Ranch.
But we're going deep into the woods. Like, a cart is not going to be.
Yeah, we can't really
good to bring with us anyways.
Unless Lifferlas is going to carry the cart too.
I didn't think about that. I didn't even think about that. So that's a good point.
So yeah, I think
sure the carts and stuff.
If we can do that, if we can split the party per se and let the people who have fallen off in terms of attendance, let that be where their characters are.
Very good.
For the sake of he shows up, Noel's still with us.
Yeah, no, Nelson, yeah.
Yeah.
Christian,
And
I do
Mr.
encourage you
Boone's
guys to go
there
listen to his podcast. It is hilarious. The Paltham City. I mean, even for I don't listen to sports or anything, but so I know more about this fake football team than like real teams right now. So Joe's at least been doing something, so that's good. Hail. So that sounds good. We are going to, and then we don't have to like act it out or anything, but I think enough time would have passed that Neverweakened and Coven would, part ways with you guys. They dress their wounds at the shrine. They would have spent they would have spent time while you guys were fighting and investigating and making friends with the ghosts. They were like, patching themselves up and getting better. So, yeah, when you guys put everybody on the cart, and what do we got now? Job, Mr. Bizness, Tyrion. We got, a couple more. Anyway, they all take the arm to the teeth. I guess they're all like carrying bushels of blades and stuff. Now everything's. Didn't you guys say that Noel was gonna like spend time fixing everything with the mending spell and right?
Yeah.
So yeah, during all that time, everybody got ready. They parted ways. So you guys begin your I guess, travel through the Neverwinter Wood, the south part, the south. I don't know, what would you call this? So, I said one day, probably a little bit over a day. So we're let's see. That was all at night or / morning, right? It was like morning time when you guys had the encounter.
It was overnight. So, like, we needed to rest for the full day, I thought.
Okay. During that time, that's when all the planning and the fixing, the mending, all that happened during that day, the next day. So, okay. Yeah. So now as we approach nightfall, everyone kind of parts. Starts off on their ways. And just for story's sake, just to see where this goes, I will say Neverweakened and Coven go with the other the PCs, the sleepy guys.
The sleepy time gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, help lead it over.
As kind of chaperone, escort, security for them.
Just add one dragon to our army.
Yes, and yes.
So yeah, we go through. It begins at nightfall, and we enter the wood. I guess Gryke would be fine, but any city folk, this wood in particular, Lifferlas seems pretty nonchalant. He's pretty casual about it, but it looks pretty creepy, and especially at night. The mist starts to develop and rise above, and now there's all this kind of like constant twilight. The stars above, in contrast to the night before, which was quite stormy and cloudy, this night is pretty clear, and the stars are shining, and it's lighting the area pretty well. But as you enter the forest, it gets dark pretty quick. So yeah, and let's see.
Now, are we walking with Lifferlas, or are we riding Lifferlas?
Walking with is what Mando will be doing.
Okay.
Does anyone want to hobbit up there? And it's up to you guys. He wouldn't mind this. He wouldn't mind at all.
Okay.
Get this.
We can just walk. We can just all walk.
Oh, I put you guys on this thing already. Oh yeah. So let me get Tyrion. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys were on the map already. Good thing there's nothing on the thing. Okay. New Bear 1. You guys lost him. He went with the other guys. Chase. Josh, have you talked to Chase at all?
I did, and he still continues to want to play.
Okay. All good. So we lost. Okay, Gryke, Mando, Cal. Cool. And Lifferlas. And we lost the cart. Bye. No horse. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. All right, and you guys can arrange your tokens however you would like be, marching, however you think you would be marching. We make it until what feels like past midnight, and we're probably about halfway between midnight and morning. It's the noises from the ambient noises of the forest, the night creatures that had just like really, the volume had just been turned up really when as you guys were just entering the forest at nightfall, and all the creature noises that you'd become accustomed to kind of slowly. You wouldn't notice it unless you were just paying attention to it, but as you were walking, you're making time. Even Lifferlas doesn't notice it, because everyone's in conversation. Everyone's reminiscing about the battle, yesterday, I guess, or the battle you just came from, and sharing stories, further stories, and before you know it, the creature, or the comfort of the creature noises around you, just kind of, you notice there's like nothing all of a sudden, and nothing visually striking as you continue on your way. And Lifferlas, again, he seems confident. I mean, whenever there's something in y'all's way, he'll use only maybe 2 or 3 times in the whole night has he seemed a little surprised by something in the surroundings. Like, he seems like almost like he could talk to you looking left and like step forward with his giant legs, and like he seems to know where every little plant is, every little rock, and like the back of his hand. But a couple times tonight he's just been like, oh, that's strange. And then now he does notice that there's and he'll the comfort, the metronome feeling of his pace that you guys are used to, the vroom, 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 the thud, you feel it. He just kind of stops. He's like, something's different. And he'll communicate basically what I just said, like the animals aren't talking. And even the trees seem afraid to talk.
Can I roll perception, see what we got?
Yeah,
See if we sense
I
anything?
start taking a look around.
Yeah. Go ahead. Cal, roll for perception. What are you, just in general perception? What are you looking at and let me describe it. There's a visual here, but pretty much what it looks like, it is a dried up riverbed. Lifferlas told you guys that you did go through some thick bush at first, but then once you came upon this dried up riverbed, Lifferlas said that this would be easier to walk this way. It kind of a makeshift road. So you were there, but as Cal, you want to roll perception?
I rolled, but it didn't put it on here, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 1, but it's +7, so 8. I don't know if we're going. I don't know if we're going with just nat 1 or we're going with adding stuff. But
We'll see.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I don't sense anything.
No, it's okay. You're on this side anyway. So Cal just starts searching on the side he was already on. He was like to Lifferlas's right. There we go.
Oh, so
and then,
that popped up. I saw yours pop up, Mando.
Yeah, Mando's popped up. It also popped up on D&D Beyond. I've never seen that before.
Mine didn't pop up. That's what's weird.
So yeah, Cal, on this side, you start looking around and you're poking through trees and you move some shrub around, but you're not really seeing anything except for like obvious nature stuff on that side.
And Mando, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Mando, except for it's quiet. It's very quiet. Mando, what's Mando doing?
So Mando is taking his, he's got his normal helmet on, and is just kind of looking around, trying to smell the air, looking down, looking for to see if there's any large tracks or any looking at the trees to see if there's any kind of any signs of a creature that is really large and is kind of scaring away all the others. That's what Mando's looking for.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're looking in the riverbed here and up on the sides, I'm sure you will find recent and old, multiple, dates of animal evidence, occurring. Just like you're saying, nothing that would, my mind's going to Chult, like dinosaur footprints or something. Nothing like that.
Nothing indicative of a large predator.
Right.
Okay.
Just more like varmint activity. Like deer might be some of the biggest tracks that you can make out. If it was a track like Lifferlas's, you may not even notice it as it being a track, something like that. So
Okay.
and then but
Does Gryke look?
say what?
Is Gryke looking?
Oh yeah, it's Gryke. Gryke's like nice, chilling.
What does Gryke see? He's just relaxed.
And then Gryke's really happy right now because he's in his element, so he's not overly concerned.
Gryke never looks for anything.
Gryke don't look for stuff.
He looks for people to hit.
Gryke notices things. He's got a passive perception of 16, so typically he doesn't have to like look for stuff. He just kind of walks around. And
Mine's a 17. So.
it's important to notice stuff.
Gryke, you're well, and also you were just like, did I place you guys like that, or did you move them around?
You place us.
I moved to where I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there, but I was like, that makes sense.
Well, you, Gryke, there. While your friends are kind of investigating, and Lifferlas he's paused and he's just kind of doing a 360, kind of very slowly. He's giving it a gaze there just to make sure he's not like scared, but he's cautious, and his gait has narrowed, and he's let's say kind of still moving, but like very slow, like personal space at a time. So as you guys move forward, and I'm imagining Cal's on the south side of the bank, kind of investigating over here. Mando's got his, eyes to the ground. He's feeling around, looking for tracks. And Gryke just kind of Zen turtle, being highly perceptive anyway, over on the north side. Being all Zen, you're not focused on looking at the ground. You pick up kind of your nose actually flares up, and you pick up the scent of something. It almost smells like food, like cooked food, like something is being brewed nearby.
Oh, okay. So Gryke he's been chill, just Zen. All of a sudden, just a big inhale, exhale. Looks, somebody's making something. Something's being heated. Not normal, seeing how far we are from the main road. Not many people venture this far out to camp and make things, unless for purposes to be hidden. Be on guard.
You're saying this out loud?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Mando readies his shield and pulls out his pistol.
Gryke kind of looks up, says, "Elder tree, do you see any light from your higher vantage point? Signs of fires, heat sources?"
As he finishes his kind of 360, he hears you, and he doesn't look down, but he'll respond, heat? No, but the trees aren't talking to me. They seem a little afraid.
Afraid of you, or afraid of what's out in the woods?
Yes, something that's not supposed to be here. And right when he says that, and actually it would have been piggybacking off of Gryke earlier too, when he said something's not supposed to be out here. I forgot exactly what you said, but when Lifferlas responds, you hear unexpectedly, like like a little. It sounds like a little girl giggling.
Oh boy.
Did you say hag?
I did. No, I said hags, plural. I know how much Sean hates us.
Um,
It's not one, it's a coven.
yeah, of course.
So no. So when you say that, a little girl appears. It's just a little girl.
Fuck.
She's saying, "Oh, hello." That I didn't shit. I should have had a voice ready.
You didn't have a little girl voice pre-prepared?
I know, right?
Disappointed.
Shit.
My immersion's totally lost.
So I'm so sorry. So as she, it's funny. She'll, you guys, as you were investigating the bank of this dried up river, it's not like super dramatic, but there's probably a good 3 feet from like the river bottom to like the top where the like the natural ground starts again, and in that little 3 feet, there's a little bit of a natural slide there. This little girl, seemingly dressed like pretty nicely, like she might be. It's just a little weird that she's in the middle of the woods, maybe, but slides down the side there, and she'll jump up and like dust off her hands, and she motions to all of you, "Come have dinner. Come on, come this way."
Can I roll like an insight to see if she's like
I'm trying to think. What would Gryke
And then when
Good.
she says yes, you can, yes. And when you,
All right.
as soon as she finishes her sentence, you hear a little bit of more snickering in the woods.
I got 26.
Ooh, insight. So Cal, when you check for insight, what does that look like? What does your peace cleric do when he's checking for insight? Like, would he utter a small prayer to his god? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, he's staring and like intently see if there's anything like evil or wrong with her or in her vicinity, and he's just doing a small little prayer while staring.
So, have you ever seen The Exorcist?
Eyes narrowing.
Aaron, have you ever seen The Exorcist? Like the old one, the original?
I think so.
It's a jump scare. It's nothing like it was probably unique at the time, but like you know how you're like watching a movie and then like they'll throw one frame up of something else and then they'll go back to the movie and it's like, whoa, what the fuck was that? So Cal, as you intently with your pure of heart, your eyes, you look upon this child that's also supposed to be pure, and you would recognize, other pure of heart as you stare kind of the way, and then you know how, when we look at something for an extended period of time, we our brain starts to pick up more details about what we're looking at and kind of pick apart, dissect or whatever.
Yeah,
so you're sitting there and you're noticing, you're trying to catch the vibes, and you're inspecting everything from like just demeanor, body language, clothes, and while you're going through like your checklist of things you would know to look at, kind of in a hallucinatory way, and like a one frame jump scare kind of way, like you're staring at this little girl, and then bam, just it for a split second, but then it goes right back to the little girl. You do see the visage, the shape of a mangled old woman, and kind of her body there filling the space of the little girl, but kind of like when the lightning strikes and it casts a shadow or whatever, you kind of see it's that fast, and you see this a horrific vision of a woman before it goes right back to the girl, and she's she's giggling. So
okay, well, as I'm like staring intently, I'm walking forward a little bit, and then that spooks me, so I step backwards. So I'm gonna I'm gonna cast a command spell.
Ooh.
And tell them to reveal themselves. Reveal your true self. It's a DC 15.
So is the word reveal?
Yeah.
It's a one-word command.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would they be revealing what they are? Is it still the little girl, or do we see?
I really hope this little girl's not about to flash us.
So let me see. That's 1, 2, 3. What level spell is that?
I casted it first.
Okay. What is I guess if we were all there in person, could you describe when you utter this? Are you like pointing? Are you? How does it look? Just like command. You command her.
Yeah, like I had taken a step back because I was startled by the picture, and I just point forward, and I'm like, "You, reveal."
Nice. So let's say normally, like the divine wave emanates from you when this spell worked, and let's say this has worked in the past. When you do this is how it works. But the wave goes toward the little girl, and then from the north, I guess, so from obscurity, out of the trees, like a similar but purple colored energy wave just like bashes your command spell out, and it just particulates off into nothingness. And the little girl she just laughs it off and asks how many we'll be having for dinner tonight.
Gryke at this point, like, oh nope, this is bad, and takes.
Kel's like, there's something wrong here. We got something really wrong here, guys.
Just like is it Riddick who, Mando with his kind of battle-hardened bounty hunter view of things and situations, looks at the little girl and looks to the left and right at Cal and Gryke and points and goes, "That's bait."
Gryke, who be raised in the woods, has encountered hags once before. Not in the form of a little girl, though. He just saw them in the normal form. But he knows enough that things that cackle are not good, especially this deep in the woods. And so Gryke is going to cast Entangle. He steps forward, slams his staff down, and says, "No, your dinner."
Yes.
And because he heard about where the other ones were, hopefully, we're gonna go.
We're gonna fight multiple hags right now.
You're gonna hate me. I swear I'm not gonna move them.
No, they're all around elsewhere. They're probably all around it. That's fine.
So Mando, as soon as Gryke very professionally and instinctively just slams that staff down and entangle. What is that? That's like healthy growth, right? The vines and stuff.
Yeah, that's like a 20-foot square of just grasping weeds and vines sprouting from the ground everywhere around them.
So this life just bursts through the ground, erupting around the little girl. And it pushes her up the bank of this dried up riverbed a little bit, and just the chaos and everything. And these trees, they probably fill up. What does this go? Does it go up 20 feet away or like 5 feet up
just
from
5.
the ground? So
yeah,
like
5.
We'll say like still like the tree line, like the under tree line. What is that called? The undergrowth. So like it just fills all spontaneously in that section, and the girl caught up in the whoa, and it goes through and it like tears her dress a little bit, and then she's like gets a little pissed off at it, and Mando, you're hearing this. you're seeing this, and from, I guess, behind you, like, I guess to your like, what would that be? 7 o'clock. Behind, so in between you and Lifferlas, you hear some more snickering, and then Gryke also ahead, some more like down further away from you guys. You hear the same. So there's like multiple voices.
Of course, you're right. You were right, Greg. Of course, there's multiple hags.
Yeah, I didn't do a good job of hiding this. He like gets it immediately.
That's like one hag per person for us to fight. This is not going to go well.
I don't think I don't think it had gone too well either way. The hags are. We go out swinging or we
bargain with a hag.
Only from a position of power.
I got tired of everybody making friends.
Them, we can bargain with the others.
No new friends.
Yeah, actually, that canonically tracked. Gryke's done at making friends 3 times now. We've made friends with things Gryke's wanted to kill. Look,
this is Gryke's birthday right now. Yeah.
Like, no, we're done here.
All right, so
unfortunately, Sean was smart enough not to put them in entangle range. He probably wasn't planning for entangle.
I didn't know it was coming, but it was a coincidence.
How dare you strategize against us?
So, but there is anyway. So yes, let's go ahead and roll for initiative, everybody.
Would Mando
turn on the initiative track?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Would Mando get to do one thing first? Because I know we all did.
Let's see, Cal.
Did everyone prep something?
No. That was just like role play. Like it made sense the way it all unfolded.
I was just being snarky. That's me.
Oh. Nice. So Cal.
I bet your dex is higher.
Yeah, Cal, make sure you have your token selected when you hit the initiative button, because it'll automatically drop you into the turn order with what you rolled.
Okay,
I can fix it though.
He's already added you in.
Okay, well, I just want to see how it worked, because it popped up that you wanted to select the result of the roll. Or want to send the result of the roll to the turn tracker,
so select
but no
the
valid token was selected.
Yeah.
That's why I was just going to see how it went.
It's all good.
Can you edit the numbers?
Yeah, I already did. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just see 0.
It tracks. You have +1 map, and you're always last.
Y'all both got 20. All right. Oh, Lifferlas. I forgot Lifferlas.
My boy.
Look, Lifferlas can sit on one of them, right?
Just swat the one that's near him.
As with anything, focus fire.
I just get the one that's in front of us.
After that,
odds, we can bargain, I think.
We're level 4 right now, right?
Oh, I need to put his HP back.
And he should be full.
Everybody full? Everybody long rested? Everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why do you think Gryke's so ready to rumble? Although I have decided from now on, whenever Gryke does shift into bear form, it is permanently blackface scarred and poofy. Just so much lightning damage.
Well, you've got your necklace now. You can talk, right?
No, we gave it a null because I did.
Oh, that's right.
That was a surprise.
Mechanically, it went to null. Like I was just like, it's gonna. I was like, I'm gonna get that resistance anyway with my build.
Yeah.
Why waste this? Let's help.
It's just the talking part that I cared about.
Yeah.
It's also that's what it does at tier 1. There's 3 more tiers.
Well, the fun thing I was really planning for was Gryke was gonna during downtime. Gryke was gonna go to Mando and be like, "Can you make me a speaking spell?" And basically just have like a little button on the bear's chest.
That's awesome.
Left, right, stay.
Gryke hungry.
Attack? No attack.
Attack? No attack. We're stick.
Can't believe
I
you
mean,
both got a 20.
without a speak and spell, we could come up with a series of like hand signs in bear form that mean do the same thing.
I don't think a bear's paw is that movable.
Be surprised.
Speaking of like downtime, Sean, two of the things that I've done in my long rest is replicate. Like I can replicate magic items.
Yeah.
And I have replicated a spell rot tattoo of hex.
Ooh.
And Hunter's Mark.
Nice. So you just replicate the collar, and me and Null both have a collar.
And hex is hex concentration or no? And do
Both.
do you
Both hex and Hunter's Mark are concentration.
Do you have to use concentration, or does Artificer get away with something?
No, you still have to concentrate on it.
Okay.
It's just like as if I had multi-classed and somehow gotten that spell, I still got to concentrate it.
Okay.
All right.
I can't wait for the flavor of Mando's hex.
So my three what's it called? Infusions right now are replicate for hex, enchanted arcane focus, and enhanced defense.
Nice. Thank you. Who knows? Maybe if we kill all 3 hags, we'll level up.
Okay. All right. We're going to start with Gryke, which it just made sense. It was Gryke. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So, is that hag restrained? The one that actually was in the entangle, is that one restrained?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So,
and then she has to do what? Oh, I'll scroll up. Never mind. You already.
Turn. She gets to do the strike save to try to bust out. But other than that, just restrained. Can't move. Can expend an action to break out.
I'm gonna throw it up in the thing just so I see it later. There we go. Okay. Cool. But on her turn, right? So, okay, go ahead. Greg's turn.
We're gonna walk up, and Gryke is going to swing at the hag with his staff.
So yeah, this little girl, innocent girl, has turned into this like snarling, disgusting, like pus-faced. Yeah.
Shit.
That's a nat one.
So
this is the last time Gryke ever uses a spell.
She's entangled, but she's like ravenous right now, like rabid. And you come in with your staff to hit, and you swing, and she grabs it midair, and she's just locked in eye to eye with you right now. Just hand around your staff.
Okay. Yep.
Right, dude. And her tongue's like super long, like way too long. Yeah, you feel as you get that close and she grabs your staff, it feels kind of chilly normally at night, and you feel like this warmth coming off of her, but not like a good warmth. This is like a creepy, steeping, like sewage warmth. It's gross. Yeah. Yeah.
How putrid.
Yeah, putrid. All right, that it for Gryke, or?
Yeah, that's it for Gryke.
Womp. Mando.
Okay, not liking this situation, Mando is going to, since I didn't get to pre-prep it, I'll use my action. I'll step forward a little bit to take my long gun, detach it, pull out, pull 2 levers, wrap it around, and charge it up. It is now the force protector.
Yes.
Slap it onto my shoulder, and I'll boof it out to give everyone temp HP.
Nice.
So everyone gets 9 temp HP.
Nice.
Awesome.
And that's probably as much as I can do. Because, yeah, I action to bring it out, bonus action to activate it. So that's as much as I can do. So I'll end my turn there.
Nice.
Well, actually, since I was within range to get everyone what they needed, and I still have some movement left. Let's see, that was 10 feet, 20, 30, or sorry, 20, 30. Just getting a little distance between us all. Now I have my turn there.
We start with Mando, where you just left. Actually, that the cackling that you heard from the woods, the shadows behind Lifferlas there. That was indeed a hag back there, and the first hag is going to make an attempt. They're going to. Oops! Did that go? Oh, sorry.
I see nothing.
Sorry, it just went into the thing. There we go. The witch reaches out with her disgusting hand, and Lifferlas, he's still kind of. This all happened pretty quickly. Gryke, your reaction was, pretty startling because he hadn't processed everything yet. It's still like a little girl. He's like trying to make sense of it all, everything. So he wasn't. He heard the cat. He's hearing everything, but not reacting. Maybe the quickest, and he quickly feels just the chill touch of pain on one of his lower extremities as rot begins to enter the side of his leg, and the hag has just cast Bestow Curse on poor Lifferlas, the first hag. And when can y'all see that? Did it go in the chat?
It did. Did he fail his save?
Oh, sorry.
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
He did. Oh, y'all don't see that? He got a 4. He got a 4 plus 0. Sorry. So yes, poor Lifferlas.
Lifferlas, who's been alive for centuries, has 0 wisdom.
I know. So they become cursed for the duration of the spell, and the cast of spell, blah blah blah. Yes, ability, and we're gonna.
So you can choose one.
Choose one ability.
No, choose one of those things that it does.
Okay, we're gonna do the necrotic damage. That's the necrotic damage. Yeah. So the rot in Lifferlas's leg, almost like what's it called? That's fucked up.
Well, it says when the target is cursed, your attacks deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage. He doesn't just take damage.
Oh, that's not one of the options. That's just one of the.
It says choose one
ability score. Okay.
Yeah,
while cursed.
he loses.
Yeah, while cursed,
he gets disadvantage.
Okay, gotcha.
Or while cursed, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Or while cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw or do nothing. Or when it's cursed, its attack do extra 1d8. So you get to choose from one of those 4 things.
Okay, we'll do the necrotic damage.
Okay.
Curse. Okay.
Yes, that top paragraph says when you cast a spell, choose the nature of the curse from the following options.
While curse.
So we're gonna go with that one. While the target is cursed, your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8 to that target. Okay. Cool. And the second hag is again, she has Gryke's staff in her hand. Gryke's tongue is so long that it kind of it's wild. It's like flapping around, and it goes around her wrist and then your staff. So now you've got fucking hag saliva coming down your staff, and it's coming down.
Vial that, it's worth something.
And then she's going to attack. Go back. Using her. She's going to use a claw attack for 22 to hit.
Just barely.
For that is 13 slashing damage. The hag comes at you. So let's say she's with her right hand, she's grabbing your staff, and then she's using that to kind of, keep you in place, and she has you where she wants you. Like slaps from the side with her left hand, kind of like a what's a hook shot or what? No, a hook. Yeah, or left hook.
A haymaker.
Yeah, haymaker, but with claws.
Oh.
So, and then she can't move, so she's stuck there. And Hag 3 is going to, let's see. Here we go.
Wait, is that hag? Is she restrained or just movement speed is 0? Like
restrained. Crap! I got advantage on that attack. Oh well.
Well, and she has disadvantage on attacks against you.
Oh. 13. So she has so no damage.
On the next hit, that's what she does.
And then the third hag. And then she's not gonna really try to get out. She's fine. But when she does, is that a strength save or a strength check?
Action to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna expend her action to try to get out.
Yeah. Hag 3. Just spotted Mando doing his little buff for everyone, and she doesn't like that. This is prolonging her dinner. She would like to get underway with this. So
every time I give you guys the boof of healing, I'm gonna buff you.
Get swole. I've just been imagining it as like a Droideka shield, and so every time somebody hits me, it just bounces off.
That's exactly, it is a Droideka shield.
Yes.
Well, no, it was it's like the Nabooian shield.
Oh, even better.
The big blue bubble that you have to like slowly walk through to actually attack somebody.
Mista. All right. Mando, the third hag. Kind of in a similar way to the little girl playfully slid down the river bank there. It's not river, like a stream bank, whatever. The hag, all of them have these like wild eyes, and they're like way too energetic. they're like manic right now. Starts shuffling to you, and her tongue just like lashing everywhere. And the same way the little girl slid down, she almost slides down the same way, very playfully, like flailing her arms like a little kid, and hops back up and seems to be lunging toward you, but stops all of a sudden and just in like a really not sexy way does a little hip dance to you as if she's trying to like entice you, but it's like, oh God, put it away. And she'll do like the final
I've
move.
been on the road for a while.
I'll tell you what's attractive.
The final move is she puts her hands behind her head and then turns her back to you, but then does like a what is it called, like a jump turn so that she's fully facing you now, and does the pelvic thrust like bam your direction, and I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I would imagine so.
Oh, okay.
I was expecting a thunder wave coming from clapping cheeks.
Wisdom save.
What is their... Fuck. Is it...
It should say that...
son of a bitch. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so Mando, you when she does that, like a purpley and black shadowed energy wave pulses at you, but you just like brace yourself with your shield in the last moment, and it pings your shield and kind of evaporates in all directions around you, and nothing seems to happen. But you can tell it's something you just avoided, something possibly dangerous. So good job, man.
Okay.
And, I need a spell slot. So that is okay. I'm keeping up with their spell slots. So they share spell slots. Okay. And that is it.
Useful information.
That's it for the hags. That they're gonna stay there. Lifferlas. Poor Lifferlas. He's this blackness, this rot that the witch started by like tapping him is now spreading through his roots like a cancer. What do you guys have him do?
Lifferlas, throw the hag this way.
Yeah,
Ooh.
throw the hag into the roots.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the hag entangled.
Throw the
Get
hag.
away from
Damn it! I didn't even think about this. Okay.
So the first attack is a grapple.
Yeah.
Like he attempts to grapple her.
Okay.
And then yeet.
Yeah.
And then
You grapple
what?
and eat.
Like mechanically, he can grapple her and then just walk over and
drop
drop her into the
Entangle.
entangle. Because like it would be another action. Like if he has 2 attacks, then he could grab her and then throw her, or just grab her and walk her over and
Drop.
and plop. Like if he can lift her up 10 feet in the air, then he can drop her for a d6 of damage
Into vines.
into vines. Yeah.
All right. So he's gonna attempt to grapple. How do you guys tell him that?
I look over to Lifferlas and say, Lifferlas, grab her and bring her to the vines.
Grab the witch. So is it his strength versus her something, or how does
It is his strength versus her strength or dexterity.
like
I'm sorry,
natural
sorry.
or they roll for it?
His athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, we'll do. It's not doing it.
And yeah,
There
it's
we go.
typically a roll.
Lifferlas, come on.
It is a roll off, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not just like
should have advantage because he's
innate, and it's her what check? She's
Her athletics or acrobatics.
athletics is better, so we'll do that. I mean, he rolled really bad, so yeah, Lifferlas, he hears you and he wants to help, and he turns down, and as he's turning, his left leg is just so. It hurts so much right now, and it's actively like eating away at him. So he's used to having that ability to put his weight there, but as he's reaching for the hag, the pain in his side just like it causes him to wince, and he misses her. It's not that she did anything special. It's just that he is hurting right now, so he unfortunately misses the hag there.
Okay. I say, Lifferlas, run away from her.
Back away.
Come closer to me. I
Okay.
can't protect you over there.
Oh no. Okay.
Don't step on me.
Well, I don't want him to take an attack of opportunity.
I was like, okay.
When it's safe.
Oh, okay.
Dang it, I should have made my force ballistic. I could have blasted her away from him.
Well, actually, you know what? Would Lifferlas benefit as well from your thing earlier?
He got the 9 temporary hit points.
Okay, and so I'll do. Would he have already would he have already been affected by the curse?
The
1d8?
temp HP does not. No, he would have not have been affected by the curse yet because he hasn't been hit.
Yeah, the
Okay.
curse only affects whenever.
Yeah, they bestowed the curse, but he hasn't actually been hit yet. So he's affected
got
by
it.
the curse, but he hasn't taken any damage yet.
Got it. Lifferlas. So yeah, he's gonna stay because moving would be dangerous right now. Cal's turn.
Yeah, it's Cal's turn. So did I'm a little confused. Did Gryke get hit earlier? When
It
the
looked
hag
like
was-
Gryke did, but then it did.
Yeah.
Okay. So do I have to take use an action to pull up my mace, or
No. Well,
is it just
no.
free?
no.
Okay. Well, I make sure I have my mace ready. I pull it out, and then I cast it up, and I activate spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon? Hell yeah.
Noise.
And I cast it right there next to Gryke. And attack that hag.
Nice. The one that's up on right.
What shape does your spiritual weapon take?
It's his mace, right?
Yeah, it looks like my mace.
I picture like he like is projecting is like punching his real mace into like
just
in
into
real
the
time,
air.
and then the ethereal copy of it like shoots out from there.
Nice.
Or radiant copy. Sorry, radiant.
And does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
12 does not hit. Okay.
It your spiritual weapon, very dramatic. Everybody's still like, this is the first round of combat, so everybody's still kind of shuffling, and as you.
Oh wait, it's at advantage.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's advantage.
Roll again.
Roll your d20 plus 7.
Oh, roll it again. Okay.
Yeah, because it's at advantage because it's restrained. Oh,
Yeah.
21. Okay.
21 hits.
Now, do you want to go with the same 11?
Yeah, that's
force,
fine.
or do you
11
re-roll
force.
that? Okay.
We'll do that. So this is better. So as that mace comes blasting forth, this hag is like tangled really two ways, because she's in the entanglement that's happening. Also, she's like gripped, kind of grappled, whatever, with Gryke right now. So open season, that mace hits her right in the side of the head. Bam, for 11 damage. Very nice. You do that.
And I call out, I got your back!
oh shit! Yeah. Gryke will remember that. Gryke got a lot of respect for Cal. He saw the prayer for the druids, and now Cal hit when Gryke didn't. So Gryke said, interesting.
All right.
And I'm not gonna move because I can pretty much see them all from where I'm at. So I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
So that was your bonus action.
Well, no, it's casting it is your action too, right?
Nope. Casting it is a bonus action. You still have
Yeah,
your
spiritual weapon is a bonus action, and it's not a concentration spell. I didn't know that.
I thought moving it was the bonus action.
Nope.
Not on the first
When
time.
you cast it, you can cast it within 30 feet of you, and then on subsequent bonus action or on subsequent rounds, you can both move it and attack with it.
Okay, so I still have an attack.
You still have an action.
You can still
you have
roll
your-
hit on yourself.
Okay.
You can still run up and whack her if you wanted to.
If that's what Cal
Yeah.
would do.
Walk up and give it a little slap.
A little double tap.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and here we'll walk over here next to her,
With advantage.
and I will smack with
Which you can toggle that in the character sheet. Toggle advantage on and off.
Can you? Where's that at?
So if you go to the settings on the top right, there is character sheet type, and then there's role queries, and you can do advantage toggle. Although I have it turned on, and I'm not actually seeing the toggle. Do they move it? Yeah, not seeing it.
You looking on D&D Beyond or Roll20?
I'm looking on Roll20. I mean, yeah, there's if you're doing it in D&D Beyond, just long press the click,
Oh, okay.
and then it'll bring up the toggle.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
I didn't know that.
Will she said just a long press?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do. I didn't long press.
All right,
Yeah.
17 to hit.
Well, it's 17 or 22, so. And then damage. 7.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, 17 hits. So, very good. Bam. So, man,
Got my spiritual weapon up. Smacks. walk over there and smack him again.
Yes. This middle hag
I wonder
looks,
if they share
pretty.
HP as well.
They do not, and I thought they did it first, and I read it again. I'm like, okay, good, because this is too easy. Good.
Well, it's like if they all shared HP, then we'd really only have to ever lock down one of them, and then just
that wouldn't take
focus
long.
on that one.
All right, nice job, Cal. Goes to Gryke.
Okay. I'm curious. Rage breaks my concentration. It specifically states that. Does wild shape?
Wild shape does not. No.
Okay. Right,
that's one of the big advantages of being like a moon druid. Is like
yeah. Okay. All right.
But you do like when you get hit though, you do still have to like maintain concentration.
Yeah. Okay, so unfortunately, Gryke's like, He saw his staff not just get caught by this thing, and so it's in his staff being in the witch's hand. He's like, okay, no. And wild shapes into a bear. And again, the bear has no hair and blackened skin on its face, and then like really spiky straight hair all on the rest of its body. That's like charred a little bit. I'll have to create a character token for that.
Right. That's gonna take me like 5 minutes, but we can do it. I'll have it ready for next time.
Oh yeah, I was not now. I was like, I'll do that. That'd be great.
Have the official brown bear. Did we say we like the? Ooh, what do you like? You like that one?
I like that one. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
If only you could like mirror it.
Yeah.
This guy.
That way it's facing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't move it yet.
You can just turn it.
I'll give you brown bear Gryke. There we go.
Maybe it'll actually send its rolls to the chat.
Doubtful.
Why can't I?
Like
I'm not
as
seeing the-
DM, like you can bring in an NPC and then give him control of it.
Yeah, it's a monster though, so I'm like controlled by determined character settings. So I have to go into character settings, but that's already predetermined. I'm just going back to. Sorry, I'll have another one. I'll go to the waving bear that we have. What is happening? Close. Okay, that caused a lot of controversy. I'm sorry. Remember, here we go. Remember Gryke. There we go. We know him. We love him.
Hi.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
So he's going to. He's there, and he's going to move right through there. Because he wants to be near things. Because now I'm 5 feet away from 2 of them. So if either one of them decide to attack anybody other than me, I get to hit them.
Oh, Sentinel.
Yes. And not only if I hit them, they don't get to move.
Nice.
But Gryke, he's not raging yet, but he's mad, and so he is going to multi-attack at advantage. Let's see. Oh, right. Oh, that's a 20. Yeah.
Are we
natural
the
20?
one that's in?
No, not. That's a dirty 20.
The one that's entangled or the one further down?
Yeah, the one entangled.
No, for sure hits.
Well, that's the first part, so that would be. Damage. And that would be 11 damage.
11
so
claws.
Miss with the bite, but connects with the claws.
Oops.
Yes.
Oops. Oops.
I thought you hit with both attacks.
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. That's right.
It's just 5 damage.
I'm just not used to seeing like 5 damage.
So
It's
16
really
total damage, right?
Yeah, 16 total.
Don't come at me with 5 damage being embarrassing.
Oh, I forgot you. Wasn't yours like
That's
3?
it.
Oh,
I do like 1, 2.
Pew, pew.
You're going to eclipse me like level 8. Your character's going to be blasting through damage, and mine's going to be the same.
What were we up
to? 5,
spiritual weapon and 11, and
then my mace at 7, so at 18.
18.
That's another
plus 16, 34.
Okay. And we're back. Very good.
As this.
Is the hag dead?
No. She's like very haggish. So she's Hagrid. She already looked bad. Like even a hag on a great day still looks like shit. So there's like animal parts onto her. Every now and then you'll take a hit. Gryke, you notice as you come down with your bear claw and swipe at her, where normally you might, assume you would see like that creature's blood or that creature's, clothes or something kind of tear off. You're seeing like really weird shit, like animal parts and intestines were different, and then like a child-sized arm, unfortunately, like an actual child. An arm flies out from her like robes as you're swatting these attacks. So it's really a confusing scene every time this hag gets attacked. But yeah, still, her cackles are turning more into sneers as she's taking quite a beating here. She's not resistant to anything. So taking a pounding here. She can breathe air and water. That's the only thing that she's got. So, all right, badass.
So, Gryke isn't on the turn order right now. Just FYI.
That's okay. We know
what?
When you took away his token, he was removed from the turn order.
Oh, okay. I can see him. He's like grayed out on my end. I can add. I can see him.
Okay.
That's all that matters. Okay. He stays there. He's still he's on the GM layer, so he's still like I can see him. Okay, so Mando, all right, Gryke, you're staying there, right? Is that?
Yeah. Gryke's good now. We're good.
Mando.
Okay, Mando is going to cycle over here, and as he does, he runs back a little bit, gets within range of Lifferlas, and as he does, he scoops up a stone along the way off the ground, since there's a ton of stones down here. You see him, he's since modified his little catapult machinery that he's used, so now that's not like on the back anymore, because that was a little cumbersome. He's now modified it so that his arm becomes the catapult, so it's like his arm is, as he rotates around, becomes a trebuchet. And so like there's a sling on the ground, he loads it up, and then he's going to be casting catapults at the restrained hag.
Yes.
Nice. I'm thinking, what is it, Rookie of the Year?
Yeah. All right. Cast it. Come on, show the thing.
Catapult.
So that is a. Sorry, let me send this to. Yeah, it's a dex save, DC 14.
Would they get disadvantage on it because they're restrained?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So disadvantage on that dex saving throw.
Well, the disadvantage is a natural 1, so.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So full 13 bludgeoning.
Ugh. Poor hag. So yeah, the hag winces now. She's like being pestered by this spiritual weapon next to her and attacked by everybody, and just got a new problem. It's not looking great for her.
And I don't think there's anything I can do as a bonus action. Besides, no one's taken any damage from anyone, right?
Nope.
So I'll leave the 9 temp hit points. Well, I mean, you don't have to take the new one, so I'll roll it and see if it's any better. It is not, so you do not have to take the new hit points.
I'll keep the 8. Or 9.
All right.
Yeah, keep the 9.
Brings us to the hags.
I think accept their surrender.
Yeah. Let me see this. The hag, yes, being restrained like this, and Gryke, whenever you transformed, you absorbed your staff, right?
Yes.
So, and then you kind of did your acrobatic bear jump just to shift over to the space.
Mechanically, he just walked around, but no, absolutely, Gryke definitely did a cartwheel over Cal.
Yeah. I like to picture Brown Bear Gryke as like a Russian circus, well-trained Brown Bear Gryke.
Yes, of course. Somehow there's a ball. Where'd it come from? Who knows?
Yeah. So, well, the chest of drawers. You guys have that that magic item still. Might be one of the things. Okay.
Under my ball.
So this hag that's been taking a beating, man. She's really pissed, and now you can tell that she's just wild-eyed and actually losing some of her own blood now. But she looks at Gryke, and she's going to target him, and releases a similar energy wave to what Mando witnessed earlier coming, but it's like point blank range. So. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Walking the wrong move, motherfucker. I get advantage on those. Okay, yeah, that's 18.
18 or an 18.
Okay. All right, that one's gonna miss. Okay, nothing happens. Again, similar to when Mando kind of dusted off that energy wave, you do the same thing. Very good. But actually, should I? Let's do yeah. So the hag that's in the top, I kind of went out of order. She was supposed to go first. Is going to creep around Lifferlas here and get in such a way. Let me just see how this works. Very good.
So when you say she crept around Lifferlas,
yeah, like
she go by it past me,
holding no. Like she's started over here and kind of doesn't let go of him. She's kind of like you would a normal tree, like a little girl. Imagine like a recess when little girl just like, I don't know, ring around the rosy or some shit, but like you kind of have a constant contact with the tree as she makes her she creeps around Lifferlas. We'll just say through him or whatever, moving. You
can't move through an enemy's space, but she can get, like what I have drawn, she can do.
Okay. Yes. So yes, we're gonna go to the back now. 2 back. There we go. So she's just for story purposes, she's like, as she runs her fingers and she goes around Lifferlas, around his trunk, just that he winces in pain again as the rot that she seems to be inflicting on or whatever. So yes, she makes it to the other side here. Let me make sure this is gonna work. Okay. And seeing her sister, her poor sister, being attacked by everyone, she's pissed. She's going to come to her defense. And this will be familiar to Gryke, going to cast lightning bolt. Shit. The cackling that she's been letting out turns into sparkly crackling as the purple and black magic manifests. And in one kind of fan motion, she lets this like Kamehameha, like lightning bolt, just immediately strike out, and everyone in the line there Yeah, everyone makes dex save, please. That'll be Mando, Cal, and Gryke.
So how much is the 8d6?
And that would be...
Jeez.
Woo!
Still 16 points of damage minus 9. So still 7 points of damage.
This lightning bolt comes out, Cal. Oh no.
Yeah.
Cal's got bad history with lightning.
With lightning, yeah. I take that full 31, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Well,
failed
minus
save.
9.
Yeah, minus 9.
HP.
Yeah. Well, if I didn't have the 9, I'd be unconscious.
You'd love to see it. Oh yes, the hag cackling. Finally seems to like you guys have been wailing on her sister, so this seems like the first like inkling of power that she's had over you guys. So big celebratory moment. That one, the sister. Okay.
I did remember to take cure wounds this time at the start of this day instead of so we could have somebody else who can heal.
I can heal myself in wild shape, technically. I just don't ever do it.
The third. Oh, sorry. There we go. Yeah, the third hag. Oh, and she's gonna stay there. So yeah, lightning everyone's blasted. As everyone's like coming to, the cackling kind of never really stops. Everyone's like, the one will be louder than the other one at any given time, but the other one steps. Actually, stays whatever near Gryke, but it sees everybody that has just taken this lightning bolt. She sees that her sister tried to do something earlier to Gryke, but it seemed to have no effect. Like it wasn't going to work. So she cleverly, in the moment, steps to the side and reaches out toward Mando. And she changes up her little the way she does it. So like her flare. So as she's pointing out to you, she seems like she's putting a bit more concentration behind this as she reaches out and closes her eyes for a second before opening them and shooting forth a blast of energy your way. And
so as she attacks Mando, since she's behind Gryke, Gryke's back foot kicks out.
Is
she attacking me?
Well,
or is she casting
tries.
a spell?
Casting spell.
I don't think casting a spell is the same as
Is it
attacking with Sentinel.
Let me see.
Makes an attack against a target other than you.
Doesn't say. It doesn't specify.
The follow-up, it says I can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. So like I can't cast a spell under Sentinel, but
yeah, that seems a little gray.
I don't know.
I would lean to the DM to make that decision.
That's your decision, Sean.
I think you were the hag that was right in front of you with the last interaction, right? And you just got blasted by a lightning bolt, and she's not even like leaving your area. Sentinel, I don't know.
Sentinel is if he is next to her and that creature attacks somebody who isn't him.
Yeah.
I get to hit him.
Then he gets to attack them.
I get to make a melee swing at him with my reaction.
So, but it's not really an attack.
Okay.
So it's a spell, but it's not an attack.
Is it a spell attack?
No.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
All right, there we go.
Well, that works itself out. Okay. Either way, Mando, make a something check. Let me see real quick.
Yes. I'll choose my something ability.
I have plus 40 to it.
That is going to be... Damn it. I just had this.
It was wisdom last time.
Wisdom. Sorry. Yes, wisdom.
Ooh, that is probably not.
Oh. Well. So, Mando, as this energy calls for, again, like I said, she like really concentrated on this and got her shit together this time. And as she opened her eyes, they have a green glow to them, not too dissimilar from the wraith from the night before. And then just as she utters the word chicken, and a blast of energy comes your way. And when it hits you, it hits your shield, but it goes right past your shield, and it affects your whole body and your blaster. Everything you start to get smaller inside your clothes, inside your armor, and all of a sudden the shield becomes too heavy to hold as you drop it, and you notice all of a sudden your feathers are growing everywhere, and you have an instinct to just peck around, because Mando is now a chicken. Mando is a chicken.
Kill the chicken. He comes back.
So I don't have.
But I still get to act as the chicken.
Yes, you have
the chicken runs into the bear's mouth,
which means I can go peck it.
Yes, you can attack. Yes, peck action. Is the chicken even that? Surely that's a thing, right?
Hold on, I don't chicken.
We got stats for chicken. We got abyssal chicken, but that's a bad chicken.
Chicken 5e.
Right, chicken 5e. It's gotta be.
We just find the nearest creature that is similar.
I've got one. Armor class 10, hit points 2.
2, yeah, okay, I got the
speed 25, fly.
You get a
15.
fly speed.
All right, melee weapon attack, peck, +1 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target, hit, 1d4 -2.
What?
Oh,
all right.
-2.
I have to re.
So it's a +1 to hit, 1d4 -2. Got it.
You can once per day. Is he a male chicken or a female chicken? This is important because he can lay. If it's a female chicken, she can lay eggs.
This version of Mando does happen to be female, so this is fortuitous.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So yes, Mando's a chicken. And that will be it for her turn. That's it for the hags. Bring us to Lifferlas. What would those left who can talk to Lifferlas? What would y'all have him do?
I'm squawking.
Bear's roaring, so it's up to Cal.
Cal's over here hurting too.
I would like to be a red chicken, by the way.
Cal's over here hurting because he's been singed. She's just like, we got a chicken over here. Lifferlas, squish the hag.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna look for a chicken. We'll do that next time. Lifferlas, yes. Go back. Lifferlas. Here we go. So Lifferlas is pissed now. He's just got his friends just got lightning bolted, and Mando's a chicken. So he's going to make a multi-attack. Yes, here we go. Slam attack against this hag here. The first one misses, 14. Second one, come on. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Lifferlas, she's just too wily, man, and he's hurting again from the, I guess technically that mechanically the necrotic damage hasn't really happened yet, but I'm just gonna narratively he's being affected and there's some rot happening. So okay,
it's a big tree. It takes a lot to hurt him.
Yes, he misses. Oh yeah, and his HP's fine. So yes, he misses. He tries to slam with his trunk arm, and she like kind of dodges out of the way, and then as he's reacting, he tries to kick her up, but again she just dodges out of the way and gleefully laughing at the chicken Mando situation they just created.
So when I'm polymorphed, right?
Yes.
So I don't have. So my now my intelligence is 2.
Chicken.
I don't retain my intelligence like Gryke does.
You're like more interested in the looking for bugs and whatever.
I was like, oh, I could like do all these like cool things as a chicken, but like, oh wait, I thought we're
dig deep, find your inner chicken. What would you do? McGraw.
Can I kick the chicken?
Yeah, you can kick the chicken.
Yeah.
He's got a flight speed, so no fall damage.
Oh, I'm gonna see if I can kick it out of him.
Obviously, the chicken's.
Well, so if you kick, that's only 1. I mean, unless you have like a strength mod, it's only 1 damage if you like unarmed attack me.
Oh, you're trying to
I
like
have 2 health.
get him back to Mando form. Yeah.
You do at least 2 damage to the chicken.
Just hit me with your mace, and then use your spiritual weapon to keep attacking the hag.
Oh, I need to heal myself.
Oh, well, that too.
I need to heal myself
He's
first.
almost dead.
I will say, would polymorph? I wanted it to just affect Mando's like body, but would it affect everything, or
It
that's
does.
just a wild? That's a wild shape.
All stats.
Yeah.
Are
No, I meant like personal items, like that you're like armor and.
Oh
weapons.
yeah, all my armor gets absorbed into the polymorph like wild shape.
Okay.
All right, so. Okay. I am going to. Is it my turn? Is Lifferlas done?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, Cal, you're up. Yeah. Recently lightninged Cal.
Yep. Cal is really scorched here. Cal is actually going to cure wounds on himself.
Smart.
Really? Just 9?
For a second level spell slot?
What the fuck? It's 2d8 plus 5. And I get 9.
Oh, that's rough.
In 5th edition, healing you're never gonna out heal damage.
Nope.
Healing is mostly best for keeping people getting people back up.
But my thing is plus 5, so from the spell it was only 4.
You got 2 2s and a 5.
Yeah.
And then for
Get your bonus
yeah,
action.
I got my spiritual weapon, my bonus action. I'm gonna I'm thinking the polymorph is gonna end when I hit.
You could hit the creature that is concentrating on the spell. So you can move your spiritual weapon down to the hag that's not restrained and attack her, and if you do enough damage, she could lose concentration on the spell. That is another option.
Okay, yeah, that's
Or you can hit the chicken.
Any damage would carry over to me, though. Any extra damage.
yeah. I'm saying like hit that hag that transforms you. So I move my spiritual weapon. I cannot move it.
Oh,
Down here?
There we go. Yep, right there. And so I attack. Grandma, where are you at? Spiritual weapon. Oh, wait, no. 16 hit?
16 misses.
Oof.
What?
Oof.
16 misses?
Shit.
A 16 misses?
There's some hardy girls here.
Alright.
It's not a regular hag.
We're not your regular hags.
I'm not like other hags. Cool hag.
Cal is going to, he missed that, so he's gonna back away a little bit. Because he doesn't want to be in line of sight again.
Like
everybody.
In a line again?
I don't want to be in that line again, so I think he backed away a little bit. And then I'm done.
I promise I'll have more moves than lightning in the future. And then the DM used lightning bolt. All right, brings us to.
It ain't Fireball King's Thunder.
Right?
Okay. Gryke is going to continue focusing on this restrained hag, because once this one's gone, he can get angry.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna bite with advantage.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
it already hits.
I'm gonna see if I can get the natty. Let's see. Come on, natty. Oh well. All right. So that's 10, and then we'll go for claws. Come on, natty. Okay, cool. Good thing it's advantage. Sweet. All right. So that is The bite does 10, and the claws come in with 14, so 24 damage.
Fuck.
24 on top of the 34 that we've already done. So 58.
This time, Gryke, you're falling down, and she's like really struggling now, and
I would hope.
You're starting to rip apart like the robes, and you can see this weird shit keeps falling out of her like a piñata. And it's all gross. Like it's either like dead things or recently killed items, human fingers. There's like weird, like you'll even see goblin feet. Like if a normal person would have like a lucky rabbit's foot, she would have like, again, more ogre toes, more giant toes. So as you just keep taking whack after whack at this, again, like a piñata, just spilling and forth, she's like barely left. Now you can see her actually cutting into her body, and you're like gaping wounds are coming out. It's actually her blood now.
There we go.
Spilling out everywhere, not like her victims.
You see a big toothy grin on the bear, and it looks really bad now because, again, there's no fur to hide it, so you see that really
gross. Nice looking Fallout bear over here.
Rad bear.
Badass. That it for Gryke stays there?
Yeah, Gryke will stay there.
Ready for the next round. Mando, chicken Mando.
Chicken Mando is kind of strutting around and starts pecking at the ground. No one. So in terms of like what's happened since Mando has been changed, I've seen a hammer fly around. I saw this dude run. I saw this bear. Oh, I see a bear. And I run.
Danger.
I run this way.
And as he passes Lifferlas, the little thing activates and gives temp HP.
Yeah, I just run away. I mean, I don't know what.
I would imagine chickens would fly. I'd imagine you'd fly into a tree would be the first instinct.
Yeah, defensive. Yeah, maneuver. Flap up into the tree.
So yeah, maybe I fly up the embankment into the tree cover.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose Mando.
Hanging out.
Battle's over finally. We're like, where'd Mando go? So much in the wood, I guess.
And that's my turn.
Yeah, he's gonna wake up in the tree. Right. And the hags. We're gonna start with the one by Lifferlas. She sees her sister is about to go down. She's being attacked by this bear. She's going to. Oh, I didn't mark a spell slot for level 4. Okay. Okay. So she is going to do something about it. Let's see. All right. She is going to tap into the nightmares of a Gryke that she can see within range.
Okay.
She's not ready to rumble.
All right.
Just assuming that Grykes have nightmares?
No, Gryke has terrible nightmares. He gets psychic damage every evening. It's terrible.
So, Gryke, I know you're focused on the other one that you're almost dead. I'll just say it. She's almost dead. Her sister, though, is kind of still got her left hand on Lifferlas and just like a nails on a chalkboard kind of way. I just see her like, so you guys remember all the kids' names and stuff that were etched into his trunk, and how he was like really emotional and reminiscent about his memories and everything. So this is the like antithesis of that. This is just rot and death and just evil. And she just loves the suffering just for the sake of suffering. And every time Lifferlas lets out a little wince of pain, she just it excites her. So she's going to not in the way you guys would help each other come to aid, more of a like, looks like Agatha doesn't have a shit together kind of energy. So she's gonna more of a duty come over and try, and it's gonna cast a spell on Gryke. Yeah, sorry. And Gryke, please make a wisdom saving throw. And I know you have advantage. But...
I don't need it. 23.
Okay. On a failed save. Okay, here we go. I'll just put it in the thing. Bam. Why did you? Okay, bam. There we go. She casts Phantasmal Killer on you. She on a failed save, target becomes frightened for the duration. The end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage.
Successful save, the spell ends. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he succeeded.
Oh, it's a save or suck.
Save or suck. Oh, on a failed save. Okay.
Save spell and stuff.
So yeah, she blows that spell. Or what was that for? And you can tell. So yeah, sorry. She tries to tap into your nightmares, but she had her frequency set to like turtle Gryke, not bear Gryke. So the same nightmares for a turtle are not the same nightmares for a bear. So he just kind of laughs it off. They're like, you mean nothing to me, woman. Like this, you have no power here. But yes, you can tell like she just blasted. She just blew her a spell slot there. So
that would have hurt.
She is out of 4th level spell slots. So, or all of them are.
They all are. Yes.
Well, yeah, and the other spells are like more utility stuff. So, okay, yes, hags. That was that one. I'll do the other hag first. The one who's almost dead is going to try to defend herself in the last holdout here. Let me see. Is there something better she can do? Probably not. All right, she's just gonna try to claw at the bear, just like in pure self-defense, just like manic frenzy. This is like literally her last ditch, and it's a disadvantage. So neither hits. So yeah, she's not in a great spot there. She's not looking good. The others are way more powerful, it seems. And the one behind you is gonna kind of do the same thing, actually. Not a disadvantage. For 15 to hit, I don't think
it hits.
Or it hits the bear.
Yeah.
Right? And that is going to be, she's coming out with these claws just like you are. So it's like you're faced the other way, but you're also getting clawed in the back a little bit. And that's going to be 13 damage.
Oh, not the bum.
Slashing. Yeah, right in the bear bone.
Oof.
She caught your bare ass. And, that's it. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is all the hags, and she's gonna stay there.
Eventually run them out of spell slots.
Lifferlas! Would
find
same
the
old,
chicken? Protect the chicken!
I'm the only one that can speak, so squish the hag.
Yeah, the bear's just growling in the ether like, protect the chicken! But no one understands, so yeah, Cal just comes in, squish the hag.
Squish the hag. All right, he's going to.
Cal doesn't really understand how Gryke is, how Lifferlas is missing.
All right, finally. Jeez. So Lifferlas's first stomp again. Actually, he changes it up this time. So he had just swiped and whipped it last time. So he's going to come back kind of like with a pimp slap the same way. And the hag dodges and like starts laughing at him. But then he secretly planned for a left kick, and that's going to come and slam her for 14 damage. Take that, hag.
Concentration check.
For...
Isn't that the one that polymorphed him?
Is she the one that polymorphed? No, that's the one down there by Cal.
That's right. That's the one I tried to kick.
The spiritual weapon. So, but she does take damage. Yeah, so there's that. Lifferlas stays. Cal's turn.
All right, so Cal is going to hit the one next to him with his mace.
At it with advantage.
So we are going to hold this down.
Nice.
Well, okay, yeah, so I'll take the one with advantage. Yeah. And do 5 damage.
Yeah.
She's still looking.
So so she's, again, let's say you're kind of over her shoulder maybe, and she's been like open torso or like facing the bear, just getting mauled from the front, like trying to defend herself at the same time, kind of also clawing back, not doing a great job, obviously. And so it's just easy to like fish in a barrel, just come up behind her, and wham, just sink that mace into her shoulder as she it caves in. You can tell, like, you break the collarbone when it hits, and there's a little bit of blood that's like coming out the side, and you can tell now that just the volume that's coming out, like literally there may be a minute left in this thing's life. So
but I'm going to use my spiritual weapon and hit the one that where my spiritual weapon is at.
Yeah.
It's a 22 hit.
22 hits. Yes.
All right. 10 damage.
Woo. Yeah, side of the head. This other one's cocky over there. Oh, and then she needs to make a
concentration check.
Concentration check for that chicken Mando.
Smack with spiritual weapon.
12. What is it? What do I? Am I beating my own DC? Is that what it is?
So the concentration check is a minimum of 10. If the damage is more than, like, basically half the damage, if that is more than 10, then that's the new DC. So if we did 20 damage, you have to do more than 20 damage for the DC to be higher than 10.
Okay. So she does make it then, in that case. She saves. But she did take damage. And there's that.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Gryke.
Okay. All right. Fun. We're going to do the old wombo combo again. We're going to first come in with, there's a 15 hit.
Ooh, 15 misses.
Oof. All right, let's see if this one gets it. That's crap, a 13 and a 9. Dang.
This hag is, man, not bad. Both miss. We'll say that there's so much blood now and viscera that it's hard to like nail your target. You're kind of swiping it. Oh, no, already got that part.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Hey, Mando, chicken Mando.
You just gonna sit in the tree?
Sit in the tree.
I see no reason to leave the tree.
You're gonna fall asleep.
You're too intelligence.
Yeah, Mando's gonna continue kind of just running around.
Just like a chicken.
Like a chicken.
Have you found any tasty bugs in the trees?
Yeah, I start foraging.
Yeah. Yeah, man, he finds some. Yeah, it was quiet enough. Like the varmints were out of here, but the little tiny bugs, man, was able to find some. So he's staying busy. Go back to the hags. Okay, now here we go. Yeah, Gryke keeps. They're getting the feeling that Gryke's tough to scare.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Wait, no. Here we go. So this hag over here is going to just attack Lifferlas, actually. So she's had her hand on him the whole time, and now it's going to attack him with claws. Whoa, that super hits. Well, I'll just use the. We're not gonna do 10. We'll do 10. Okay. She hits him with 10 damage with the claws, but then how does it work? It's 1d8 necrotic. So let's do. Oop. So it comes down with their claws, and those claws like tear open, shred right through the exterior, like Lifferlas's bark, and right through it, and then at the tip of her like claws, it seems like they seem to be poisoned, and that's when the necrotic damage comes in. That's gonna be. How should I do that? Do that here. 1d8. Boop. For 2 necrotic damage. Wow. So as she's like, she attacks Lifferlas in a menacing way, and kind of like she can tell that it's pissing you guys off. Like the way you've been interacting with Lifferlas and the reactions when he gets hurt, she gets the idea that you treasure him, and it likes to see it when you feel bad that he gets burnt. So. All right, that's it for her. The one that's almost dead, by Cal and Gryke. In between those two, let's see.
The chicken feels nothing by the way.
Okay.
An eternal rage. That's all chickens do.
So she's desperate right now. She's going to attempt to. Oh, would that even work? Wait, am I on a spell slots? Would hold person work on Gryke because he's a bear?
No, because he's not a person.
Okay.
I think it specifically says humanoid creature. A large bear.
Man, she does not have much.
Well, I mean, the bear missed. Cal, connected, so I think she'd swing at Cal.
But she's focused on the big, fuzzy guy. Don't push this around on me.
So she is just going to use her claw again at disadvantage. She's out of options. Ooh, nat 20. Ooh, 11. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, so 20. Does 20 hit?
With who, Gryke?
Yes, Gryke. The almost dead hag is lashing out, and last ditch effort for 20 to hit, and that is 13 slashing damage from the almost dead hag.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah. Almost dead, still got some, can still attack. And then the third hag, she just took like a mace to the face, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah. So she's upset about this. She's not liking this. And Gryke, if she were to exit your area, you can attack, right?
Uh-huh. And then if I hit her, she doesn't get to move.
Okay.
She doesn't know that, though.
Is actually, okay. That is 3. I got 1. Okay, here we go. So she doesn't have to move, actually. She's going to stay right where she is.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
You and your bullshit.
And actually,
Mando, he needs some line spells to take advantage of this.
So you can tell the other sisters, like, there's a little bit of a power struggle. You can tell, like, maybe this was the weak one all along, the one that's been entangled, sorry. And the whole demeanor, like, you would think they would have tried harder to rescue their sister, but these hags are just very, very selfish, very just evil, very evil. And they've almost been half enjoying watching her suffer at your hands, just being, because they see her more of as like a weakling for being caught in the entangle spell. Such a low spell, you know. So this one sees her sister here, and Agatha. We're gonna call her Agatha, the one that's been like just destroyed this whole time. Sister, please help! Agatha calls out right after she successfully, claws Gryke. This bear, this cleric over here, get us out of here! And her sister looks at the situation really quick, looks at everybody, and she says, "No, Agatha, I think we're done with you." And gets a crazy look in her eye, and she's going to kind of like a Hulk clap, bring her hands together, and electricity charges as she does, and gonna come together and cast another lightning bolt.
Oh no!
But this time,
who would have guessed?
It's going through Gryke, and I wasn't sure since it's like a distance spell, is it a disadvantage because you're right there, but it's like a line spell. It's it just happens. So she boom, this lightning comes out, and it does catch Gryke in it, but honestly, it's almost as if she was targeting her sister. And yeah, she's going to cast lightning bolt.
Dexterity save.
That will be a dexterity save from the sister hag and Gryke.
Well, that's a 5.
Let's roll that damage. That's beautiful bean damage. Ooh, a stingy boy.
Yeah,
that's gonna be
Gryke's
so. Yeah, the hag just immediately unleashes this lightning, and almost immediately, as soon as it touches her sister, she's like, and it just lights her up, and just so Gryke's kind of slowly been forking away at her and stuff's been falling out of pinata. This one just fully seals the deal, and Cal, you get hag guts just blasted all over you from the side. You're not harmed at all, but the lightning was very close to you, so all the hair on your body's standing up, and now you're just covered in hag juice. Gryke, that's 28. Does that take you out of bear form? All right.
I would keep it by because I'll be popping right back into it.
We'll switch. Oop, I need to.
And so that one's dead, right?
Yeah, we got a dead hag here. Jim. Oh my god, this is becoming way too hard. Okay, here we go. And I will make you here. And then brown bear Gryke. Go away for now. Okay. And we're back. So yes. Ah! And this the fried hag, and you can after her body explodes, and there would be no way for this thing to make noise. You hear the faint echo of her existence, her evil just twisted kind of a cry, but not really. She's not sad. I don't even know if these creatures can experience genuine sorrow. So it's just it's a shitty outcry before just vanishing. And then yes, and that is their turn. That's all all of their turns. All right, and it goes back to Lifferlas. We still having him stomp and slam.
I don't know. Yeah, Gryke can speak now.
Gryke tries to speak, and smoke just comes out.
Lifferlas, you just deal with her.
All right, so he's gonna hit one. Okay, so one's gonna hit at least for 14 bludgeoning damage. Lifferlas is gonna come down with his trunk foot and just bam, slam this hag over here. Up in the corner. That's gonna do 14. 14 bludgeoning. Whoa! And he's that last one was a pretty good hit. He's doing. It seems like he's mustering strength and confidence even in the wake of his situation. His necrotic damage he's taking, the rot that's sitting in. But yeah, that's it for him. Cal
is going to walk over this way a little bit, and he's going to cast Guiding Bolt at the one where my spiritual weapon is at.
Yeah. Nice.
And we are going to. Nope.
Oh, that's to the head?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Let's say it comes out, but then it kind of ricochets off the mace. Like the mace is interfering the spiritual mace, and it just misses.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack with spiritual weapon. 19 hit.
19 hits. Nice.
All right. 8 damage.
And
yeah, so that witch,
check, right?
the hag sees the guiding bolt just go past her head as she dodges it. But as she's like, celebrating her little win, boom, mace to the face. Force damage.
Concentration check.
Oh, she's the
Concentration check.
Chicken Mando.
Yes, she's the one that was fighting.
Ah! So she gets a 9. So that she fails the concentration.
All
So
right.
Mando falls out of a 30-foot tree and takes 46 damage.
No, I was forging along the forest floor.
So yes, I guess.
So do you have a lot of nuts in your mouth?
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's in my gizzard right now. I haven't picked up any rocks to digest it yet.
So yes, Chicken Mando, just like evolution, comes up like increases in size. His like talons turn back into boots. His wings, like his left wing, turns back into the shield it was before, and he comes up, just kind of. I don't know how he would feel after that. I don't know if he like saw it happen.
To me, I'm sure it's all like a hazy fog of what I just experienced. But I'm just. He's just like, what the fuck?
Feathers, yeah. You come back into Mando and then a few feathers like Forrest Gump style just fall to your feet.
Mando thinks to himself, okay, stay out of line of sight. These guys.
Right? He's like, where can I get some corn? Where's that corn?
Residual chicken thoughts.
Right?
Well, that was my turn.
Nice. And Gryke.
Okay,
Portal
Gryke's
Gryke.
going to turn to the hag that did the weird pelvic thrust towards one of his buddies and turned him into a chicken. And lightninged his ass.
Yeah.
Like literally it went through Gryke, came out of his mouth and hit the other one. Like Gryke just gone.
Oh, I love
Gryke's
it.
been
Yes.
hit by way too much lightning and just really, really upset. So Gryke's gonna shift right back into that bear.
There we go. Whoop. Yeah, I don't even know why I moved it. I should have just put it right there. There we go. Boom. Boom. There we go.
And is going to go all in on this hag.
Nice.
I wonder if this works.
Enter rage.
Oh, no. Okay, let's see. This is my bite. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh, nat 20. Fuck. It hits. I'm just sinking in like Leo DiCaprio. Like,
what's the damage mean on that 5 plus crit? What? That's weird. I don't know what that means.
I don't even.
It's.
We don't get to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see it.
It says
I
5
see it.
plus crit colon 1.
just don't do that. Just do whatever your what would it be?
It'd be 2d8 plus 4. Okay,
Yeah,
so
just roll 2d8 plus 4.
what's that? /R. Roll.
There's also a little function on the side. There is a little like die roller thing and tools. There you go.
10. That's nice. Oh, that's that one. And then we're going to go in with the claws. Oh, no, those don't do it. That's an 8.
That was a good bite though. So yeah, the bite sinks in, the hag takes the damage, but she's still looking pretty, dangerous. It's danger.
That's okay. Gryke's about to get angry.
And is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Mando, non-chicken Mando.
All right, non-chicken Mando is gonna move through the trees a little bit to, well, I guess I'll stay where I was initially, and since she does not know that I guess where I am, since I kind of just disappeared off into the bush, I'd like to. Will my attack be at advantage because I'm unseen?
Well, yes. And I will say, like, her mind, even though she broke concentration, it's more like she's being attacked by a bear, so that's not really top of mind.
And a floating mace, like she's got a lot going on right now.
Exactly. So yes, if you were attacking this one, the other one, well, I would make you roll stealth first, I guess.
Well, for me, it'd be an action to, like, hide.
Okay. Well, if we can consider you hidden, I guess. Never mind. So yeah, advantage. Yes, advantage.
Okay, so I will attack the one down below, who is actually how is Lifferlas looking now that I'm not a chicken anymore?
He's fine.
He's fine.
That I was just really doing. I should probably, even if I did. Let's see, how many times have I actually said that? Like 3 or 4. Let's do 4 times. The 4 times I've said it. Let's do like total. So he's still looking fine. Even with me being pretty liberal with the necrotic damage, he's still looking pretty okay.
Okay, so then I'm blaster pistoling the hag on the bottom.
Okay.
That's just a normal. That's a regular 22.
Yeah.
For
8
fire damage.
Okay.
So just out from the bush, pew! A laser flies out, and Mando jumps out of
the chicken is armed.
The bushes and says, "I'm back, baby."
The chicken found the gun.
And then I'll get to here, and I am now 10 feet away from. Let's see, 10 feet to him, and not 10 feet to Gryke. So sorry, Gryke, but
Gryke's okay right now.
Pulsing my cannon. 7 temp HP.
Nice. Very good.
And that's my turn.
Cal really appreciates it. Feels that extra strength. Huh?
Lifferlas is even, he's fine.
Ah, dang it. Oh, wait, they don't have any more 4th level spells, right? I just put us in a line. Sorry.
I mean, they still got 3rd level spells, it seems. We'll see. Gryke's taking hits by 2 lightning bolts. Let's see. Let's on 3rd. We know it's coming.
So, the hags, yes. Problem is, let me see.
Maybe they don't, because they've used polymorph a few times.
Yeah, they've
2 lightning bolts.
And some other things. And
I think that bestow curse is a 3rd level spell too.
Yeah.
So maybe they are out.
So they're out of 4th and 3rd, probably.
Sean's like, straight lightning bolt, fuck you.
Have a lightning bolt. You know what?
These hags have 5 3rd level spells.
No. So,
powers, we kill them too.
You are looking at these hags, and they have just blasted their sister. So, in that moment, the one that I guess just got hit. So down there by Gryke. Damn it. We're in month what now? And I still don't have random names ready to go, like I say I'm gonna have every time. But the one that y'all killed, definitely Agatha. I want to have her be Agatha. But the hag, the remaining one, calls to the remaining sister, and she's like, Agatha's dead, but you know what that means. The other one responds, I guess we'll deal with it later. And they both, in that moment, chant a little. They start muttering something. I guess, let me see. Gryke, you hear the one next to you kind of start to utter some like demonic speech. And Lifferlas, if you guys were him,
is it primordial?
So I don't want to say yes for mechanic wise, but something like that. Yeah. But why do you speak primordial?
Yes.
Yeah. So no, not that. Just mummerings, kind of the way how twins kind of have their own language, So even if you did speak that language, they're kind of so anyway, they're kind of doing this thing, and as they are chanting, let's say, they'll use their they just, if you're looking right at them, they just vanish, like whoop. They are no longer visible.
Oh.
Well.
Boop. Like that. And when that happens...
Well, if that one moves, I still get to make an attack at disadvantage if it moves away from me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so if an invisible creature exits, what's it called? Melee, how do you know? Like,
you can, just because you can't see them doesn't mean you can't hear them, smell them.
Yeah,
and I'll add that
it's not like I'm just going to think that they went away. You're going to assume they went invisible because they're right there.
Well, and also I'm kind of thinking like a predator.
And even this one, like even if they take the disengage action, I still get to swing at them.
And also, like, how in Predator, like he may be invisible, but then if something gets like splattered on him, then you can see that substance that gets splattered or whatever.
Yep.
So we'll say that this hag's taken so many hits that even if she, were to use the invisibility spell, she's still bleeding and stuff, and there's still like, things coming off of her similar to the one before.
My spiritual weapon is dripping blood on her.
Yes, exactly. So there's signs, but I will say a disadvantage because again, kind of like she's kind of phasing. But yes, she will. You can see this kind of amorphous kind of blur start to move, and with it, you see everything around it. You can tell like something's definitely happening. So you have a brief moment to do something, to reach out.
So that'd be a 16.
16 misses.
Damn.
Unfortunately, yes. You catch something. Indeed, you swipe forth, and Gryke comes back with a fully visible section of a robe, and there's like a child's arm stuck to it, and now you're just holding this like section of a robe as you hear and little tap 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 running away as you and same for the back. If y'all want me to make Lifferlas do a opportunity attack, I can. We can do that.
Yeah.
At disadvantage.
Because he knew about where she was at.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Fucking nat 20, but it's a disadvantage. So, ooh, dirty 20. All right. Lifferlas.
Yeah.
So.
Took a while to get there,
but
he's wound up now.
He's going to break this concentration spell. God damn it. So if she takes damage, then that's 14 damage, and then she has to make a Constitution saving throw. Come on, hag. Ah, she nailed it. So she does take damage. I will. What was it? 14.
Damn, Lifferlas actually did some damage to that one. Finally.
Yeah, finally. But unfortunately, it does not break her concentration. So you see her kind of phase when she gets struck, but then the spell, like, catches back on as you see, similar to Gryke we saw. You hear just the cackling as the hag scatters and flees the area. And
Well, we're quiet. We're listening.
That's as far as you can tell. That's all that's happened right now. You guys have you got a dead hag on you.
They couldn't have gotten too far.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see if I have any spells.
I've got advantage on perception checks that rely on smell and bear form.
Well, yeah, you could kind of track a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. I imagine their hag's a very particular scent.
Yeah, Gryke, especially now, your olfactory glands in bear form are way stronger, than...
I cast Detect Magic.
That's gonna glow.
So a sphere of 30 feet. Where are you doing it? And
on myself.
Also, would this be like a reaction? Because they have moved now. Like they're full. Some of the duration, you sense power within 30 feet of you. Oh, within 30 feet of you. Okay.
Yeah, they can only move about probably. They can't move too far.
They can't move more than 30 feet.
Yeah.
After they cast their action.
So, yes, but if you're standing where you are doing that spell, we can even draw it out. It's not gonna. Then nothing's gonna pop up. Circle. 30 feet. 10, 15, 20, 30. Whoa, that's ugly. Disregard. You can't even see it.
If I say, see what?
Exactly. Yeah, sorry. Maps and tokens. Draw a shape. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. 5, 10, 20, 30. Jeez, it's big. Select the whole map.
Are they on the map?
Yeah, exactly. Let me delete that. So,
which way did they run?
I'll say that, yeah. So when Mando does this, could it? Is it a sonar type like ping from his shield and armor? How does it work?
Well, so Mando, having just been a chicken through magic, has had a moment to think about what that was like, and then what he does is his visor has always kind of been up so you can see his eyes, and with that he quickly pulls out something from his side pouch, flips down his visor, and then puts this little a mask of some sort over the visor so that it's now glowing. So as he puts his hand over his visor, the visor starts to glow, and he starts looking around.
Or a 3D overlay on top of his mask.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he still has magic within himself. So he's just taking his visor and basically making it.
Yeah.
Making it be able to see magic.
So because that's so badass, yes, As you are scanning around, you do the 360. I guess you probably instinctively look to where they already were, like previously.
Yeah.
So, where'd they go? So the when you look toward Gryke's direction and Cal's spiritual weapon still hovering there in the air, you do not see anything. She appears to have at least escaped your aura or detection area or whatever. So. Nothing there. You look back toward Lifferlas though, and just behind him is like at the max distance you could see the last hag. You do see her. So let's see, with her tail between her legs, running away. But I'll bring her back for this. So she's in like mid sprint.
I don't have any means of. Oh wait, so if she's in mid sprint, I've got a ranged attack. I can make an attack at her. Like I can see where she's running and potentially bring her out of, like, ruin her concentration.
Yeah, but if so, how long would that take though?
Well, I mean, it's just I guess another. It was my action to cast this, so she would have another move on her end. Yeah, right, a potential dash too, but she would do that though, be outside of my vision at that point. So I could attack her with disadvantage next round, I'd say.
Okay.
Anybody? I have a general ping on her location, and I can yell out they went that way, but
yeah. Oh, you pinpoint it? Perfect. If you pinpoint it, then Gryke can run over there and just beat the shit out of her.
But so yeah, well,
she's 10 feet to the northeast of Lifferlas.
Between that and Gryke smelling, I would imagine Gryke would be able to go over there and find it.
But I mean, my turn is after yours.
Yeah. Well, technically it was the hag's turn. We've done all this on the hag's turn. Technically it's Lifferlas next.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I was like, "What? How is all this happening? When are you doing this?"
I thought we went out of combat because, like you said, they disappeared.
We were, but then you did that, so I let you have that action. But that's like, if we're still, it's on their initiative. But if I'm saying, like, you used your action to do the detect magic, that's great. You at the max distance of it. You barely catch the glimpse of the last hag, barely, like as she exits your detect magic field or whatever.
Okay.
So, like, I would imagine at that point you would have like another action to do something, but then again she's moving this whole time as you guys are talking or whatever you're gonna do. She's moving her full speed in direction X or whatever.
Gryke's speed is more than hers, so I can run her down.
But yeah, then you'll just have trouble seeing her once you get.
Yeah,
I was to say, are we just attacking? It's too far away for me to see. So
as Gryke runs by, Mando does the whole like an Indian on a mare. Grabs his fur and swings up onto his back.
Away, Gryke, away! Okay, so I'll say, yeah, you guys are able to, hold on. I'm not going to keep her there. Like, if you had started going that way, that was the last place you did see her. But again, she's invisible. And by the time the rodeo happens,
if I'm able to like grab him, then I will be able to, like, if he's able to catch up, then I can see and direct him.
That's true.
Yes. So as you guys go, this will be off the map because we ran out of space. But
now we're moving to Theater of the Mind.
Yeah.
So the hag continues northwest. You said northeast, but it was northwest in that direction.
Yeah.
And but then she would go into the woods, and this is their area. Like they are comfortable in this area. These hags have been nesting or whatever. So she would go into the woods, but the direction you saw her running was down back up the riverbed that you guys had come down. But you don't know that she went into the woods. See, that's where the whole thing, it's like.
Yeah, we probably have to like make some sort of check to determine if we can successfully follow her
around real quick.
Yeah.
With a vet. Okay.
Yeah. See.
Off trail.
It's okay, and I'll call it like this is these two hags without their sister, they lose a lot of their power, like a lot of their power.
So I wanted to kill them.
Yeah, so they would have been it's much easier to kill. So they went into full flight mode, and they're like, well, shit. Even though they sacrificed the one. Good Lord, I hear a plane like way too low.
I heard it too.
What the hell?
That was a pretty loud one.
Oh yeah, Clayton's like a couple blocks over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, what the hell? That was like a single prop plane. That was weird. Okay. Yes. So as you guys, Gryke is tracking the blood, and you think you're in the right direction, and Mando behind him, just like yippee-ki-yay, and you seem to go the right direction. You'll hear a snicker, hee, and then lead. You go that way, and you like jump through. Gryke tear through the clearing, and you'll find nothing again. And you'll hear like hee, like another snicker, but it's behind you this time. And you get the feeling like these hags are just fucking with you at this point, and are not going to engage again. So fizzled out. Sorry if we didn't get the big finale. But I will say, let's see. Without being too tongue-in-cheek, you get the feeling you're not done with these hags. I don't know. I should have had them curse something like, I'll get you, bear boy. Or
let's make sure to burn the other one so they cannot do anything with its body.
Ooh, what about you? Anybody want to check for loot there?
Yes, what I said. Check for loot.
What's loot? The Gryke eats it.
Cal is over here checking what fell out of this hag.
Oh yeah, well,
because he already
and
has.
Mando were on a 10-minute goose chase. Cal was searching the body.
Cal has all those guts and everything on him already, so he's searching what this hag. If there's anything good on this hag.
You roll a D. Oh. Yeah, there's no D2. What's the command? Roll or R//
/R.
roll.
/roll 2 or no
D2 probably.
No, Jesus. /roll. Nope. Roll. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I have my phone. So, Cal.
Oh, there it went. It worked.
There we go.
/ roll D2. Yeah.
/ roll. Is there a space? Or?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I didn't put one. I put a space, but yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go.
So you have two as well.
So, Cal, you find on this hag, well, I mean, of course they're there. There was some of the only things that aren't completely just ripped apart by the bear and the lightning bolt from earlier. You find 2 green hag hands. Okay. Here we go.
Let's see. Green hag.
Green hag hands. Oh, and I'll put this in the DOS loot Discord chat thing. But so green hags can be used as an arcane focus. And while you're holding it, this is a spoil it, but whatever. So while you're holding it, you can cast dancing lights and minor illusion cantrips while you're holding onto the hand. And charisma is your spelling, which is weird because their spelling is intelligence. So D4. That's gonna be 1 green hag tongue. Boop, boop. And I'll put this again. I'll put it in the dust loot, and then 3 vials of
I just randomly pulled up the hag because now I was curious since the battle was over. So yeah, we couldn't have tracked her by smell. While invisible, they leave no physical evidence of passage.
Oh, for real? Damn,
They can only be tracked by magic. Any equipment they wear or carries is invisible with them.
Damn.
Dang, should have attuned to my hunter's mark spell.
Oh, ignore that 11 there. I don't know why that's. Ignore that. So I'll put it in the thing. So
I saw no 11.
2 hands, 1 tongue, 3 vials of blood. There we go. Ooh, the blood that can make you invisible.
Well, it says it can be used as a material component when casting spells.
And increase the duration by a minute. That's pretty cool.
Nice. And that's it. Oh no! I had loot in case Lifferlas was killed.
Oh no!
But he was fine.
Lifferlas will not die. He has.
Except the only way to get rid of that curse is a remove curse spell.
Yeah, the hag's curse. Yeah.
Yeah, but he only takes extra damage from the hag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know they'll be back. You can't send Lifferlas back alone.
Yeah, that one hag is the only one that does extra damage to him.
Well, good job, guys. That was awesome. I did not expect to entangle immediately, like right off the bat, just to disable the hag.
Oh,
It was fun operating the hags. The abilities are weird.
Yeah.
I like the shared spell slots. Otherwise,
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, that might have been too much if they all had their own set of spell slots.
It would have been too much. And earlier you said that they share HP. I'm like, I'm doing the math again. I'm like, no, that would have been like too quick of a fight. But it would have been nice to see you guys just mop the floor with like some busted ass, like broken hags. But we're not done. So you did actually. You got 1 hag here. You got some juice from her. Very good. And you made enemies. Thank you. I'm tired of everybody being friends. Okay.
Oh, we got. Ooh. Oh, we got lucky.
What?
None of them cast eye bite.
No, I didn't want to.
That's 6th level. They get 1 of those.
Yeah. And the other 2 are like, they're kind of useless for combat. I don't know what I would
Not
do.
for recurring villains though. Like you can use that and they can.
That's true. Yeah,
keep
that's
an
true.
eye on us and things like that. So.
Oh shit! Damn it, Clayton, you're a goddamn genius. There we go. All right. I'll have names next time. Here we go. Okay.
I feel like one of them was definitely like a. So we had Agatha. I think Randolph was got to be one of them. That just seems right.
Yeah, Agatha was this is what Mando called it. She's like, this is bait. Or who said it? Gryke?
Yeah, I said it. This is bait.
Yeah, this is bait. Yeah, like that was. They were using the weaker link to bait you guys, and that's exactly what happened.
It worked. Maybe not quite how they thought, but
yeah.
Now they need a new sister. Da, da, da. Well, cool. Anything else? You guys want to? We will. I guess we can pick up. We don't have to pick up like right here. We can make it through the forest, and I think next time we meet, you guys will be coming up on Dragon Barrow, the final resting place of Banjo Tet.
Did the ones that I hit with my spiritual weapons, did she drop anything? Probably not, right?
No,
in his face a few times.
No. It's all or nothing with the monster loot. That's a good idea, though.
Right.
I think for big monsters, that could be a thing.
slop off some scales or whatever, you know.
Right. Whack him in the head. 27 gold fall.
Ching! Ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding. Jackpot.
So we're heading out of the woods. Are we gonna be resting or for next time? Are we gonna be rested or not?
Yes, we will. When this was, oh yeah, this was supposed to be the witching hour. That was the whole thing. So this occurred at 3 a.m. and we will say after you guys, yeah, once we cleaned up and Lifferlas, honestly, after the hags disappeared, not just like with the invisibility spell, but like from the premises. Slowly, like the normal, it's like almost somebody's working the sound, like the forest noise, just kind of little creatures start chirping again, and all this kind of coincides with early morning anyway. So yeah, as you guys will say, we will have a long rest, yes, before Dragon Barrow.
All right.
Yes. So, yeah, we'll pick up on the approach to Dragon Barrow. Oh, and Daniel messaged. He wasn't feeling well, so.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, without that first temp HP, I would be down. I would have been down because that 31 is my hit points. You did 31 damage with that lightning.
Wham! I love lightning bolt.
Yeah, that temp HP thing of Mando's has saved us many a time.
Also, I've kind of come around on my thinking with the DMs being able to crit thing. It's like you're already playing God. You can already make it whatever it is you want it to be. So it's like, I think later it would not be such a big deal, but lower levels, like Cal, if he didn't have those temp HP and he crit, it's like, okay, that's kind of, it makes it not fun if everybody's dead the whole time.
Especially whenever it gets hard to balance when you have a bigger party and not everybody shows up and you've got people that build different characters. Like, yeah, Gryke can take one of these crits. I don't think anybody else in the party gets hit by something like that. They're done. Done in one hit, out. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You dead.
Yeah.
Level
Moon
1
Druids fuck up everything.
Like survival horror for D&D, especially. Once you get past level 5, okay, you shift into a little bit of a higher gear. You're not too scared. Level 10, let the crits come.
When y'all hit, after 5, we'll be into the thunder. Be starting in the big shit. So we're just still having fun now.
We didn't level up, did we?
No, hell no.